Hello everyone, it's July the 14th. Very, very late today because I I need I was solving some problem earlier today. Some and do some experiment regarding um, a stress test of a sensor that I built. Now this type of test I did in the past, using one stressor and one receiver, trying to see how the receiver responds to stressors stress. So I did one stressor and two stressors, and then the receiver, the sensor seems to be fine. But then now we want to, up the game a notch. We want to add more. Instead of two, we want to do three, four, five, do more stressors, and with so many stressors to coordinate, and then it's a little bit complicated. And also with the sensor, we try to push the data to push data to a remote database, right? So the sensor has to be connected to the internet all the time. And it turns out this is actually quite difficult with the school's Wi-Fi. It's just unstable and wasted tons and tons of time to just configure everything. I think I started like around 1:30 and worked all the way until now. It's like almost 11:30, and I still wasn't able to get the experiment done. Now, I was able to um, write all the stress tests in a single command, so everything is automated. So tomorrow, when we get the sensor back online, it should be just one command, and everything shall go smoothly. But it just we can't. I mean, we just cannot send the data to the database. It's too reliant on the internet, and the internet is not stable. And every time internet is not stable, then the current design of the sensor is it will reboot, right? So what's the point? It reboots, and the experiment has to rerun again. So right now, the ideal is we don't send the data to the internet. Instead, we just save it locally. And we do have infrastructure built in the sensor. We can save to a local SQLite database. So basically, after the experiment is done, we're going to query that database local, saved on the system, instead of querying the data on a remote database. But still, this is just so frustrating. I mean, part of it is my own fault because when we decide to do this extensive stress test, I thought it's going to be an easy job because I did it in the past, right? I did it with two sensors. So now they say, okay, we need to add like five. We want to do five stressors. So, all right, just the same code, we copy and paste 5 times, and then everything will work. And then this problem starts to pop out left and right, really left and right. And mostly, right, I would say mostly it's the sensor. It's the sensor's internet connection because the stressor actually behaves quite as expected. But the silver lining of all this is when I start building it, I I had a wrong understanding of how these stressors can be connected to my laptop via VNC, right? I thought I can only connect uh, the stressors that are inside the same VNC account. And we have five stressors, they are spread out into three different VNC accounts. So I thought I couldn't get into all five stressors at the same time. So I need some way to synchronize, right? To synchronize the behavior of all five sensors, because I cannot say just open VNC windows and then go from one to the other manually, trigger the stressing test. So I wrote the basically implement a simple MQTT listener subscriber on all the sensors. So they can subscribe to it, and then on my laptop I can just push a message onto the MQTT topic, and then all five sensors, all five stressors will get the message, and they can do the stress test. So I don't have to physically log into each one of them in order to to turn them on. But I did that because I thought I couldn't VNC into all 5 at the same time. But later on, it turns out I can. I mean, it's possible. But this is the silver lining, right? If I knew it from the beginning that it's possible, then I would not have written the MQTT code. And now we have an MQTT code which allows the full automation of the test. So that's good overall. But the bad part is just the planning or blind confidence in the internet connection, right? I should not have done that. I should have just, bite dust and save the data locally. So I wasted a tremendous amount of time just to get this one set up. And actually, right now, it's still not set up. I mean, one of the sensor is still down, and I cannot VNC into it. That just means we have to tomorrow do it manually. Anyway, so enough of rant. And even though it's very late, we're still gonna do this. I think it is in time like this that we truly have to show our tenacity. We don't give up. We keep. We made a promise to ourselves, so we're gonna keep it. All right, let's take a look. I don't think anything of concern here. Weekly contest. I don't want to do weekly contest. All right. Custom sort string. Order and string are strings composed of lowercase letters. In order, no letter occurs more than one. So this is the order. Order was sorted in some custom order previously. We want to permute the character of this so that they match the order that order was sorted. More specifically, if X occurs before Y in order, then X should occur before Y in the return string. Return any permutation that satisfies this property. So ABC appears in order. So the order ABC should be CBA. Since D does not appear in order, it can be at any position in the return string. Also valid. Okay. Order has length at most 26, no characters repeated. str has at most 200. Both are lowercase. Okay, so basically we can pick out the letters in the str. That's also in order, so these are the ones we need to sort. The rest we can just append at the end. We don't really care. Now after we do that, we just need to sort the picked out str, right? It's going to be str list. So sort it. Custom sort, right? I think lambda, not lambda, the key can do this. I mean, the key just need to return. Hold on, I'm not quite sure. I mean, the key is which one to use, right? So we need to write we can write a custom case, right? We can write a custom case to do the compare, because a custom class, we can do a class, right? Each one a class, and a class we can implement a dunder LT function, and the dunder LT function can determine how the size work, like which one goes first, which one goes second. So that is definitely a solution, fully implementing the Python tricks. What I'm thinking is it possible to call the key? I mean, the key is we use the one thing, right, to sort. So Python sort key, right? Sorting how to. Let's read the document. Sort key function, right? Both have a key parameter specify a function to be called on each list element prior to making comparisons. Should be a function that takes a single argument and returns a key to use for sorting purpose. Exactly once for each input record. So complete using some of the indices. Yes, this is actually what I was thinking. Well, I mean, this is using a key. Can I do something like even smarter? Named attributes. All right, let's read it again. Single argument returns a key. All right, so this one needs to return a key for use for sorting. I mean, the key can be the index. I want to try that out with PTPython, just to give it a shot. So basically, let's say we have a order, but our order is going to be C going to be 0, B is going to be 1, and A is going to be 2. So this is our key. Actually, that's actually not right. It has to be this, right? So order is this. So str is ABCD. We can actually, you know what? You know what? I shall go through the order, right? And then, I know. It's gonna be like this. So we're gonna say sorted str abcd. I can call sorted, right? It returns this. Doesn't matter. So sorted abcd key equals this is key, right? And say lambda, passing in the element, and what we're gonna return is going to be order.get element. If we don't get it, we just give it a giant value, 26. It's the largest, right? So sort that, CBAD. Exactly, that's good. All right, we have an easy question today. Really lucky today. I was a little bit stressed. I thought today's gonna be difficult. Don't be so cocky. You might hit some test case that fail you. You never know that, don't you? You never know that, man. You do not know that. So we have to be just courteous to the question. You know. Well, like I said, I think this is the right solution. Okay, so what we're gonna do is give an order. So order equals to order map, right? Equals to OI, right? For IO in enumerate order. And then we're going to say return sorted str, right? Key equals lambda element, return order map dot get element and 26, and this thing we're going to do call dot join. All right, that's it. I mean, we only have one test case, but I guess it doesn't matter. So order is CBA, string is ABCD, sorted by CBAD. That's the result. So we have order, we have str, and this is going to be custom sort order str. Run it, we pass, or run here. posts. You try this. Oh, it works. How about this? Oh, edge case all pass. Try it. Pending, judging, accepted. Nice. So, feel like cheating, right? Well, feel like cheating, but this is what Python provides. This is what Python provides. But custom sort. Custom sort is what Python provides. All we need to do is to provide a new order based on the given order. The new order will be passed to the key argument such that Python's sort can handle the custom sort for us. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, that's pretty fast. So 24 milliseconds, 96. But I mean, this is when the interviewer can be a complete jack. All right, it can be a complete jack, and the interviewer will be like, "Oh, could you solve this without using the library?" And if the interviewer say that, I was just gonna say, "Why? Why would I solve a problem that can be easily solved by using the library? What are you trying to test? They're trying to ask me to reinvent the wheel? I mean, if that happens, I'd rather not work for those companies. I mean, reinvent wheels is one of the worst things. I mean, you should reinvent the wheels in your free time if you want to get a better understanding of a certain concept. But if during the interview, the whole purpose is to solve problems, right? And then we solve a problem using a little bit cheating way. I think I completely changed my approach, my attitude towards using well-defined third-party libraries. What I'm referring to is sorted containers. And sorted containers is in LeetCode. In the past, I just kind of find iffy. I don't want to use it because I feel like that's cheating, but actually it's not. It's just using the right tool for the right problem, right? And for this one, this is the right tool in my mind. But we will read into other people's solutions. I might use a none custom sort idea. So that's when we learn, right? That's when we learn. I mean, basically, if you think about it, yeah, I mean, it's the same. Right? It's the same. Just we're swapping, right? We are swapping. So instead of a sort, oh yeah, this is the same thing. So we have a custom, right? We have a custom order, and then we basically just replace what we have, which means this can be done like this. All right, like if you don't feel like doing this way, we can always do the other way. So solution one, right? There is another way, but basically it's the same idea. So, right? So we're gonna say for I/O in enumerate order, all right? And then order map is the same. So we still need order map, all right? But then this will be different. This is going to be for S in str, right? And then we just say order map dot get s 26, right? for us from this, and then we sorted this, right? We sorted this, and after we sorted this, we going to this is actually I have a little bit issue with this one. I see the problem with this one, um, because when we're mapping, there will be letters we cannot map. So when the letters cannot map, so this will require every single one to be mapped in this, right? So we have to do one round, right? And then we have to do another round for I think Python has like uppercase letters, right? No. Python has uppercase letters. I think Python has uppercase all, no, I don't want uppercase, all lowercase letters. I think it has a built-in ASCII lowercase, ASCII lowercase. Nope. Nope. All right. String dot. Oh. Import string. String dot ASCII. Oh yeah. Lowercase. Oh wow, nice. So we use that. Oh, I want to import string. So we have a map, right? And then, oh, this is actually not. Huh. I was thinking about just replace everyone with a thing. That's fine. Like if it's not. Yeah. We don't need this. We don't need this. So we're gonna say to sort is going to be this, right? And not sort is going to be this. So we have 2, and then basically say for s in str, right? And then let's say fs in order map, then so sort dot append order map s else not to sort dot append s, and then when we're done, we just sort it to sort, right? And then we need to turn that into a str I, right? For I in sorted, right? And then this plus not sort, and then we're gonna call return dot join. It's convoluted, right? It's very convoluted, but it's basically the same idea. Like if you say you want to result A, B, C, D, that's not correct. To sort, not to sort, yeah. And then sort it. Oh, not str, as order. So this is like if you want to say, okay, I don't want to. Actually, it could be just a string. Yeah, we can just build a string, and then this is gonna be a string, and this is just gonna be plus equal s, and I want to join this plus not sort. All right, be fine too. Oh, take a lot longer. Look at this one. Oh, actually, both take time. Oh, yeah, both take a while. Let's take a look. I never saw this before, but it's not too difficult. Oh, again, I haven't tried I always forgot the edge case. Yeah, this one's fine. Let's just try it. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, discussion. Counting sort. Counter solution. Let's see. Create a counter. You need to iterate all symbols from S, and if they are in our counter, add them to answer, and remove these symbols from the counter. Then iterate through the rest of the counter and add symbols to the end. Okay, so T is the target string, right? T is target string, so we have a counter. So everyone has a counter attached to it. So these two solutions are basically the same, just different implementation. This seems to be different. I have a counter. And then for S in S, if S in counter, answer plus equal to S times counter. Sort. Follow the S and then counter the pop. I see what you're doing, man. See what you're doing. So we get all the answer and we need to add the rest inside the counter. The counter sort. Two-line bucket sort. Rust. No hash map. Why would you not want to use hash map? You want to post this solution? Yeah, all right. And you can say, yeah, this is my hours to count 3. And we say hash map and built-in sort function. So this, notice Python, put this one in. In order will be passed to the key argument such that Python sort can handle a custom sort for us. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna read it. Alright, we're gonna try the what's it called? Counter sort. So import collections. So to kind of give you a different idea, like what does sort even mean, right? Sort just means if we have an order, we just go through this order and pick out however many things that's inside. Yeah, that's sorting, right? That's sorting. If we have an order, we can use the order to find, like if the letters in the order also appears in the target, and then we go through the letters in the order. That's the order we want to follow, and then we go to the target just to find how many there is in the target, and then we just lay it out. Good. See, that's the benefit, right? That's the benefit of reading the solutions, even though you think your solution is good. I mean, it is kind of cheating, but hey, so it doesn't matter. So we say counter equals collections.counter, count str, right? And then we just say for O in order, right? Just the same thing, and say sorted sorted part and not sorted part. I mean, we can use anything. I want to use string directly. I mean, I can do this times this, right? I want to use string directly. Let's just use string directly. It's not that long, right? So if O, that's order, and oh, not sorted. We don't need not sorted. Oh, then this is just res, all right? And we just say res plus equal to counter.get O, right? Is 0. Oh, can we pop? For collection A equals collections.counter ABC, right? A dot pop. Can I pop D? I will have a key error, but these I can pop. So I have to check no matter what. All right. So if O is in counter, all right. If O is in counter, res dot O. Actually, it's gonna be O times this, and counter dot pop O. If not, we don't do anything. And at the end, we're gonna return res plus for key value in counter dot items. It's going to be key times value, right? So just going to have to dot join them. All right, let's see if this one pass as well. So this is use counter to the essence, right? The essence of, that's very wrong. The essence of sorting is to pick out the element in str that follows the same order as in order. Thus, we can iterate through order and see how many letters we can iterate through, and for each letter we can see how many exist in str. We simply extract those letters from str, and the new string thus created is sorted based on the order. The reference. So we'll have a reference. I like to put his reference. The reference is here. Let's also check on the performance. Maybe performance is better because this has a sort, right? This has a sort, O and log n. This one, that's O n, and that's O n. That's O n log n. This might actually be faster. I don't think this will be faster, but again, I should have put. Let me put those test cases here. So I don't have to do this every single time. Feel stupid. So if we CVA, if this one is a empty, I should return empty. If all are empty, then we should always return empty. Yeah. So we can submit. Yeah, very fast, very fast. So this is ON. And then we hit same 24 milliseconds. Right? And this is O1 login because we're using the actual sorting algorithm, but the actual sorting algorithm must be optimized. So even though it's O1 login, it's not too bad. All right, that's it. I think I'll just end it right here and see you guys tomorrow. Probably after still like a night session because during the day I have to handle the currently unhandled stress test. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.